Hello Sharks, we're Edward,
Jane,
and we are here to introduce you today AIRS, an AI-powered rapid and safe medical imaging solution. Now Sharks, have you ever taken an MRI scan before? Well, for those of you who have not experienced it, a single MRI scan takes approximately 30 minutes, and during the scan, you should stay still and should not move in this small capsule for 30 minutes. And our goal is to reduce this boring waste of time to 1 minute max.
okay, so for those of you who are not familiar to MRI, I can guess what you're thinking. Is it possible to reduce to 1 minute? Or in other words, is it possible to ensure the accuracy of the image from 1 minute scan compared to the 30 minute scan? Okay, so the answer is yes, we can. This left figure is the image from 1 minute scan, and the right figure is the 30 minute, which we call it as the ground truth. As you can see, it is impossible to diagnose a disease using this left figure because it is corrupted with so many errors that came from the short scan time. So our task is to reconstruct the ground truth image from this corrupted image using AI techniques and MRI physics. So far, we have developed a technology that efficiently integrates those two technologies and succeeded to accelerate the MRI scan time up to 8 times, which leads to the less than 4 minute scan time. We are planning to submit this result to the ISMR, which is the largest conference in the MRI field.
Okay, now this is a roadmap of our development, and our final goal is to implement our software into the MRI machine itself. Currently, the global MRI market is a trigopoly of 3 firms, Siemens, GE, and Philips. And when the deal succeeds with these 3 companies, we believe that we'll be receiving royalties for each MRI sold, and we believe that to be a cash cow, as MRI business is an ongoing business. Now, however, although we are undergoing a positive review from one of these 3 firms, which we'll be mentioning later, we believe this to be a long-term goal, as it's a 2020. So, meanwhile, we're going to bypass the system and we'll be implementing our software into the individual networks that are going to be constructed in the individual hospital itself. Currently, we have already made a deal with 서울대병원 and 성모병원, and later on, we'll be selling this technology to 삼성병원 and 나성병원, and that is where our sales will be starting. By the end of 2020, which is when we believe our user interface for this technology to be implemented to the MRI itself, we believe they will be receiving loyalty from that and will be receiving constant profit. Now, let's hit this authentic numbers. Currently, the domestic MRI market is $17 million, and simply receiving 5% loyalty from the MRI sold means that we'll be receiving $300,000 annually, which is 3 times the amount that you're currently trying to invest to us. Now, counting the bigger market, which is the domestic MRI upgrade market, we'll be installing our softwares, and that is $50 million annually extra. But counting the global market and other medical instruments such as the CT and PET, we believe our sales to skyrocket. Now, Sharks, would you be joining on our dream of a 1 minute healthcare? Thank you. Alright, now we'll be receiving questions and we'll be happy to answer them. Yes?
So, can you guys tell me what your initial offer was?
Our initial offer was $100,000 for 10% equity of the firm. Yes?
You guys are building some kind of like a medical device, right?
No. We're building a medical software.
Yeah, software.
Yes.
Yeah. So it involves the medical field, right? So
Yes.
when I saw your business plan, there was no such stage that you can get authority from, healthcare agencies and so on. So because it involves to the healthcare field, you need to get an authority from those agents. So is there any plans to do those?
Yes, I agree with your question. And yes, we are seriously considering about the authority from the FDA. So we are expecting to receive the FDA approval within 1 year, and our plan is the reason why we are testing in the Seoul University Hospital and some hospital is as he said, sales per here in the Samsung병원에 Hospital, and these two hospitals we are providing it in free. That's because we want to get clinical evaluation from those two hospitals. So if we provide our platform free, they will use our platform, and the doctors will write clinical evaluation papers using our technology. So we are expecting that those kind of evaluation will help us getting the approval of FDA.
Yes, thank you. Are there any other questions? Yes.
So how are you going to use our money if we invest in it?
Yes. First of all, we need your initial investment to recruit these software designers. Currently, we have the algorithms. However, we don't have the software engineer who can complement those into a single structure them into software, which could be directly implemented to the MRI machine. And then, we will also be needing the seed money to buy these medical and clinical information from these hospitals, because although we provide this technology for free before the sales, still they'll be providing us this clinical results on cost. So we'll be using monies in two-track.
So if you only have the algorithms yet, then have you tested it for a human or something?
We can test it for human with the data we bought from the hospitals, but testing with our algorithm and using in the hospital is a different story, because if we are going to use in the hospital, we cannot bring the data to our server and then we test our algorithm and then repass to the hospital. This is so time consuming, so we have to plant our platform in the hospital, so we need the person who can do that.
To add on, if you were asking about is this software safe or is it tested, well, the answer is yes, because as we said before, we are currently trying to hand on these results to the ISMRM, which is one of the biggest academies on MRI domestically. However, as my partner Jay said, implementing this into a hospital is a different issue, not to a human. So, and we'll be testing it at 2019, and there will be further improvements made. Yes.
Another question. Then you said that the sales didn't start even today, right? You didn't even start the sales.
Sure. Yes.
And that means you don't have any actual profits that you made today. You don't have any money right now, right? You didn't earn any money.
Well, heading straight into conclusion, yes, we are currently not making money. However, I want to tell you this one thing. All these ventures and all these startups, they receive money at their beginning stages and they don't make money then. However, the time period until they make real sales, it takes about average 3 to 4 years in Korea. However, we already have the skills, the strategies, and we have already the deals. Meaning, in just 1 year, we'll be paying you your investment money right away. And we can assure you this is not a long time. This is a short time.
Do you guys have a contract with the hospital of SNU and hospital of 성모 and 삼성병원 and Asan병원? All of those?
Well,
Currently, we signed the contract with Seoul University and Songmo Hospital, and Samsung Hospital and Asan Hospital we are planning, and we are going to sell those hospitals.
oh, and also about Siemens G Philips, we already have talked with Siemens in person to person, and they have given us a positive review. However, still we are ongoing a deal with GE, and GE hasn't given us a solid answer, so we're just hitting it still. So about the deals, yes, we have.
you have any competence?
Yeah, for a large area, there are two companies in Korea that deal with medical image using AI. Those companies are called Vuno and Lumi, and those companies both focus on the diagnosis, helping diagnosis, but we are not focusing on diagnosis, and rather instead we focus on reducing the scan time. So there is no exactly competing company.
So, yes, I see many questions, but we're currently almost on the ending time, so we'll just receive one more question. Yes.
So what I don't understand is if the purpose of this software is just to reduce time, and not on diagnosis, how is it really effective in the actual medical field? If the diagnosis is not the real purpose, I don't see.
Yes, I was actually expecting that question. Thank you. Before scanning, like the 30-minute scan, as I told you, the patient should stay still in that capsule. However, it is impossible for someone to stay still while not sleeping, so they move and they constantly change their positions, meaning actually that made constant errors to the machine itself and the results. So by shortening the scan time, we believe that to actually improve the procedure and make the errors shorten the errors. So I think that is the realistic medical benefits that we will have.
Let me add just one thing. He talked about the aspect of the patients. If you improve the convenience for the patient, but there is another aspect of hospital. So, for example, if the scan time is 30 minutes and the hospital use MRI for 2 hours, they can only scan four patients. And the cost of MRI is not cheap. So if we reduce twice, the hospital can earn twice. So we believe hospital will beat our technology.
And thank you. Alright, sharks, now we're impending the decision time. So are there any sharks willing to bid for our company and invest for our company?
I think your business plan is very interesting, and I think it's a very useful thing to do. And with your initial offer of 100K for 10% equity, I'm willing to give you the 100K, but I want to have 15% equity of your company. Is that alright with you?
15 equity. That is very considerable, and with no any offers other, I believe that is the best offer that we have currently.
How about we are not going to limit our scope to just acceleration of MRI scan. We are going to develop. What we are planning to develop is also enhancing the quality of the image. For example, improving the resolution of MRI image or correction of artifact. So maybe we develop some technology using your money. We can give royalties for our technology, selling our technology.
However, what about a 100K investment of a seed money and for 10% equity and 1% loyalty for each software sold?
Each software sold to like a hospital?
Yes, but in the future that'll be for each MRI sold. But on the ground we see another deal.
Okay, I got your offer, and well, I'm very interested in your market, and I acknowledge that it's real big, a big
Yes.
golden egg, and I would like to invest $100,000 for 10%, and also the 1% per royalty is, I think it's slightly too small. How about 5%? Because the 5% means that if we buy this, then we also involve your sales. So we can also invest more if we want to sell it more. So.
Excuse me, Mr. Shark, in which field are you currently working in? Are you working in the medical field currently?
No, business. How can I be involved in it?
You said that if you buy more MRIs, it'll
Oh, no, sorry. If I buy your company, if I
Yes.
invest your company, then we can involve more, since we are actually involved more with your companies.
Okay, then due to lack of time, I see currently two offers on the ground. 100K for 15% equity and 100K for 10% equity with 5% loyalty. Am I correct?
Yes.
Are there any changes, last final changes in this deal?
You know what? I'll go to 100K for 10% equity and 4% royalty for.
Thank you very much. I think we have a deal here.
Oh, sorry.